So let's chat a little bit about choosing your topic for your dissertation. Likely when you got into grad school, you were passionate about something, some area in your field that you know that you were ready to write about. First of all, hi, my name is Amber and I am a dissertation coach. I am the CEO of Reach Education Consulting and Training Solutions. And I want to help you avoid a few pitfalls when writing your dissertation all the way from the very beginning. And that can start with choosing your topic. Even though you're passionate about certain areas in your field, you do need to be well read in your field, in your area, so that the topic that you pick is addressing some sort of gap in the research, whether this is looking at additional experiences and perspectives from people who are experiencing certain phenomenons, or data that needs to be updated or looked at from a different lens, or a theoretical approach that needs either confirmation, refining, etc. But we don't just want to write about anything. We need to see what the literature says. Also, we want to be very careful that we are filling that research gap and that we are considering what we want to do after graduation. Remember, your dissertation can become the foundation for the next steps in your career, whether you are intending on being in practice, maybe writing some books, doing future research, or even teaching at the collegiate level. Understand that your dissertation is your first publication and can pave the way for that. So being very intentional about your topic and your methodology is very important here. But let's talk about methodology for a second. First of all, I feel like it's two different very personality types that choose whether they're going to do a quantitative approach or a qualitative approach. But you'll likely learn or have learned in grad school that there are a variety of paradigms out there. But at each end of the spectrum, there's the belief that there's an absolute truth that can be gained or learned, and we can get as close to that truth as possible. And then there's the other end of the spectrum that says we as human beings create our own truth through our experiences. And then there's all of that in the middle. So depending on your paradigm, quantitative studies tend to lean towards that ascertaining an absolute truth, whereas qualitative studies really focus on finding the truth that we live as people and that we know as people that can vary from group to group or person to person. Whatever your approach is perfectly fine. I just want to caution you from trying to do both. This is not the time to do mixed methods if you can avoid it. It overcomplicates the process for getting your dissertation complete. It's often not done very well. It has very distinct challenges, and I always encourage my clients, remember, once you get your doctorate, once you have your PhD, your EDD, you can write about whatever you want and whatever methodology that you want. But this is not the time to prolong graduation because you're trying to dabble in different paradigms. At the end of the day, you do want to keep it simple and straightforward regarding your topic, your research methodology, etc. But it does still need to be rigorous. So you don't want to overcomplicate things, but you do want this to be an accurate reflection of who you are as an academic, as a professional, as a practitioner. I look forward to being able to help you in the future, so don't be afraid to reach out. Talk to you soon.